Hi, this is Mr. Case, and this is 27.3b. 27.3b. In discussing how Europe came in and took over Muslim lands, we've been describing the geopolitics of the area, where land is taken for strategic reasons or the products that are there. Well, in the Middle East, you're going to see oil is going to be one important factor. We continue on now with Egypt. In the 1830s, an Egyptian ruler named Muhammad Ali, no, not the boxer, an earlier guy named Muhammad Ali, reformed the military and the economy. He reformed the military and the economy. And a cash crop of cotton is grown. So Muhammad Ali is going to reform the military and the economy. And in that hot climate, the cash crop of cotton is grown, and it would be sold to Britain very cheaply. Now, Ali's grandson, Ismail, supported building a canal right through Egyptian territory to the right of the Nile River. What it would do is shorten the trip that Europe had to take if they wanted to get to India. So Ismail supported, he is the successor of Muhammad Ali. He supported the building of a canal to connect Mediterranean and Red Sea. So the Suez Canal is going to get built with Egyptian okay. Now, the Suez Canal connects the Red Sea to the Mediterranean Sea. It's a shortcut around Africa. It's a shortcut around Africa. In 1869, it was completed. Shortcut around Africa. The British are going to eventually take over the canal. They're going to occupy the canal when Egypt defaults on a $450 million debt. The British occupy the canal when Egypt defaults on a $450 million debt. They're going to collect the tolls from the canal. So Britain didn't mess around. They just came in and took over. There's an example of the canal. You can see how wide it is. Even aircraft carriers can go through it. Now, it doesn't have too many locks. So that says to me between the Red and Med Sea, there's not that much difference as far as elevation. There is a couple locks. And you can see how important the Suez Canal is. It connects the Mediterranean with the Red Sea. So it's going to shorten the journey to India. It used to be you had to go around Africa, and here's where it really got hairy. You have violent seas and rocky shores here that could really wreck ships. Well, the Suez Canal is going to shorten that trip by a large margin. Okay, don't worry about this, don't worry about this. Okay, you already took notes on that. Okay, Persia. Persia is ancient Iran. Persia was the target of Russian and British efforts at a sphere of influence. Persia was a target of Russian and British efforts at a sphere of influence. Sphere means circle, a circle of influence. And it was going to be divided by these powers. Ancient Persia, which is ancient Iran. It's not going to be Iran until a little bit later. But it was strategic to Russians for ports. It was strategic to Russians for warm water ports. Now the British saw Persia as important for raw materials. Britain, or British, wanted oil and tobacco. Oil and tobacco. Well, that's it for 27.3b. 27.3b. This is Mr. K's. I'll see you down the road.